Didn't sleep very well last night, but my mom wrote me a song that she used to sing me all the time when I was a kid about this beagle named Nipper who got in a fight with a skunk and then got a bath with tomato juice and turned pink. And then I fell asleep, which was good. And now it's morning and we are off to find breakfast and then off to BSF Bible study. Yeah. Oh look! They covered the whole thing! And wrote something in Korean. I have no idea what it is still. So this is the coffee shop with the chai. Yummy! And this is sushi. Well, it's a California roll, which isn't really sushi. But if my camera will focus, you unwrap the one side and then you push it up from the center and it's already pre-sliced for you and everything, which is awesome. Yep. And it's like $1. Yay! Okay, so we're off to Bible study. Yay! Small group Bible study room. Yay!
몰랐어, 그치? 잘 살겠죠? 이혜정 선생님 너무 잘하시네.
For glass elevators.
그런 분들.
Hey, so Bible study is done. We did a lot. We covered like 16 chapters in 2 hours. It's kind of insane. And actually we covered them twice in those 2 hours. So it's like 16 chapters in an hour, which is kind of insane. But we covered a whole lot. Chapters, I guess it's only 8 through 16, so it's not quite so many. But the one thing that stood out to me in study was to stop grumbling, because I've gotten rather comfortable here, and I've begun to compare my life here with my life in Japan, and noticing little things that sort of bug me. But I shouldn't do that. Because it's greedy. They say that when you remember things and you compare and you start to grumble, it's because you're greedy for things and you forget what the Lord's provided for you. Just like the Israelites did with Egypt, when they were all like, oh, we ate better back there, and they started grumbling and forgot about the manna and what a blessing that was, that they even had that. So that's what I've got so far, and I've got like a ton of notes, so we'll see what else I come up with throughout the day. So lunch was fun. I got called over to the guys' table again, so I sat with them, and yeah, it was cool. I think it's interesting that like the guys will try more to talk to me than the girls will. Like when I sat at the girls' table, they said hi, and then they did their own conversation, and I sort of ate in silence, and then they said bye, and that was it. But at the guys' table, like, they will all, like, discuss with each other until they figure out how to ask me the question that they want to ask so that they can talk to me, which is kind of cool. There's a brown bird thing. I like it. I'm done video archiving for today, and I'm gonna go back to the apartment and grab a jacket, and then go out and explore something. The bird though. Cute elephant thing! Okay, that's not the building we're gonna go in. We're gonna go back, like going towards the hostel, or I used to say, and then we're gonna go up the big tall spiky building that my dad kept saying, you should go up. And I should, so I'm going to. So this one's for you, Dad. Here we go. We're getting closer. although we are going oddly downhill. Not sure why. We are going back uphill, and as if going up all this hill is not enough, there's a gym down there, if you feel like working out some more. We're getting closer. That's what the town looks like so far, although the sun's right there, so you might not be able to see it. Okay, we are at what they call the Photo Island. Hey look, there's my church. City. Lots of city. Yep, sun. But my church is over here. It is zooming in very slowly. There it is! Oh, there it is. The entrance is right over there. There's a gazebo in front of it. There's the entrance. Here we go. Okay, so that little tower I believe is military, and part of this is also military, but the rest of it is for us tourists to go look at. And there's a happy man with wings. Yay! You can send love letters. Cute! Little tiny people. They're so cool. So there are little windows in the doors and you can look down the shafts, which is cool.
Yep, 回来了，回到地球。这一次是回到地球了，刚才冲出去了，哎，现在又被地球吸回来了。
现在回到首尔，好吧，回到首尔。
There are more love bricks down here. Cute. Or you can just graffiti the wall. That works too. Candy says help. These are little trees. I'm not entirely sure of the significance of them, but they're covered in locks. Which is cool. So there are a whole lot of locks. A lot of locks all around this whole place. Oh, they are to promise endless love. It's a pigeon party! Yay for pigeon parties! I think that's Alsatian. There's a stuff there. Nope. That's a bank. The shoes are gone. They're putting artwork from, I want to say, different missions from other places on the board outside. Yeah, the Bangladesh Medical Service. That's what this is. That you saw me eating, well, you saw me get, is in a big stone bowl, which is why it made that crackly sound, because the bowl is really hot. And underneath the stuff that you saw was rice, and there was an egg, and some red sauce that's spicy. And you stir the whole thing in the hot bowl, and it like cooks the egg and everything together, and then you eat it. And it's really, really good. Okay, so who is God today? Today I was at the BSF Bible study, which is a women's only Bible study. And it was really interesting to be sitting with like 5 married Korean women, because they have a whole nother take on this Corinthians thing. And in there talking about their relationship to their husband and the church's relationship to God, and how those two things aren't exactly similar because their husbands aren't all Christians and their husbands aren't all very nice. The thing that came up again and again was this not grumbling thing, which I felt very bad about because I've been grumbling in myself, and I don't have a very nasty husband or anything. Like, I have no reason to grumble at all. These women have a reason to grumble and they don't. And evidently you can take that too far with what Sanghi told me about the anger disease, where they are grumbling in themselves and they're not letting that out. And because they're not letting it out, they feel like they've succeeded in some way. But some of these women, at least the ones that spoke, they really still love them, their husbands, and they're not angry. They want them to see Christ so that they can have that love too. And I wonder, what did they see in God to make them feel that way? Because it would, I don't know if I could do that. And they do every day. And one of the women brought up, in reference to one of the questions, that what God did, He did fully. His sacrifice was full. He didn't leave any part of it out. And so when we live our lives, we need to love that fully. And so that's what they see. They see this full commitment of God to the church and to His people. And they want to give that fully to their husband as well. And so today, God is fully committed. And that's a very safe thing, and it's a challenging thing at the same time. But that's who He is.